What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about the creepy pasta known as Polybius. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Polybius. It's like, I'll just put it on the screen. Polybius. Never heard of it. It's sounds pretty interesting, so I hope you find this interesting too. It's about some like arcade machine that's creep. I don't know. I'm gonna read to you the information I have, and then I'm gonna tell you a story at the very end. So, and also I have a video, I have it edited, and it's like it's a Roblox gameplay. It's like two different games, on Roblox. It's like I don't even know how long it is, but I edited it and everything. So I was like wondering like if should I post it or not? I don't know if you guys would like it or not, because I don't know if the gameplay would be entertaining, but I want to get you guys' opinion on it. So if you want me to post it, and if it does do well, I'll probably do more. Dude, I'm so mad. I had other gameplays recorded. I had a Fortnite gameplay and a Minecraft gameplay recorded and everything. Not edited, but just recorded. I reviewed the footage, and like, you could hear the game and my friend, but you couldn't hear me, and that was heartbreaking to say the least. But anyways, so if that Roblox video, I'll probably post it tomorrow. So yeah. Anyway, on to Polybius. Let's get right into it. Alright, so Polybius is one of the most famous arcade-related urban legends in creepypasta. It tells the story of a mysterious arcade cabinet that allegedly appeared in Portland, Oregon in 1981. According to the legend, the game was highly addictive and caused strange psychological effects on players, and was frequently monitored by mysterious men in black-like figures. The game supposedly disappeared without a trace, leaving behind nothing but rumors and speculation. The earliest known mention of Polybius appeared online in the early 2000s, specifically in arcade game enthusiast forums and early internet communities dedicated to gaming history. The legend was further popularized by sites like coinop.org and various creepypasta websites. The story claims that Polybius' arcade cabinet appeared in a few select arcades in Portland, Oregon for a very short time in 1981. Players who tried the game reported experiencing hallucinations, nightmares, amnesia or memory loss, addiction to the game, nausea or dizziness, or subliminal messages hidden within the gameplay. Adding to the mystery, men in black suits were allegedly seen observing players and collecting data from the machine, leading to the speculation that it was part of a government experiment. After a short period, the game vanished, with no cabinets existing today. Though no actual Polybius cabinet has been found, descriptions of the gameplay vary. Some accounts suggest it was similar to the mix of Tempest and Galaga, featuring vector-style graphics, flashing lights, and mind-bending puzzles. Others claim that it had elements of an early psychological horror game using subliminal messages and disturbing imagery. A few alleged screenshots or mock-ups have surfaced, often displaying geometric patterns and a hypnotic visual design. The supposed developer of the game was a mysterious company called Sinoschlung. It's a German name. Sinneslotion. A German word meaning sensory deprivation or loss of senses. However, no records of such a company exist. There are many theories about Polybius, ranging from government experiments to simple hoaxes. Some of the most popular include: some believe Polybius was part of a secret CIA experiment, possibly relating to the MK Ultra, the real-life mind control program. The theory suggests the game used flashing lights, subliminal messages, and psychological triggers to test behavior modification or induce psychological distress. The men in black could have been government agents collecting data. Some speculate Polybius was a legitimate game prototype that caused unintended side effects. Early arcade games were known for their intense flashing visuals, which could trigger seizures or motion sickness in sensitive players. If a game was deemed dangerous, it might have been quietly removed. Many believe Polybius is nothing more than a fabricated internet legend, started by arcade enthusiasts and creepypasta writers. There is no verifiable evidence that the game ever existed, aside from stories and mock-ups. The name, the German name Sinneslotion, is suspicious and may have been invented to make the story sound more mysterious. Some theorists think Polybius is a distorted memory of a real arcade incident, such as the 1981 Tempest incident, where players reported motion sickness and migraines after playing the game. Cases where the FBI actually inspected arcade machines in the early 1980s to check for legal gambling modifications. Local incidents where players fell ill while playing the arcade games, leading to myths about haunted or dangerous cabinets. Despite no confirmed evidence of existence, Polybius has become one of the most famous gaming urban legends, inspiring numerous references in pop culture. In The Simpsons, Season 18, Episode 3, a Polybius arcade cabinet appears in the background with the words "Property of U.S. Government" on it. Marvel Comics, the game is referenced in several issues, often linked to mind control experiments. Stranger Things, some fans believe Polybius was a suitable inspiration for the arcade scene in Stranger Things 2. Documentaries and games. Multiple YouTubers, filmmakers, and game developers have explored the mystery, leading to a fan-made Polybius-inspired game. Official Polybius VR game, 2017. Jeff Minter, a game developer known for trippy arcade-style games, created a VR game called Polybius, embracing the myth. There's no confirmed proof that Polybius was ever a real arcade game in the 1980s. The lack of physical evidence, official records, or first-hand accounts from arcade operators strongly suggest that it's an internet myth, a mix of urban legends, misremembered events, and conspiracy theories. However, the story of Polybius have endured because it taps into real fears. The idea of government using technology for mind control, the secrecy of using arcade for culture, where strange games would appear and disappear, the psychological effects of video games, in which were a major concern in the 1980s and 90s. Whether a real government experiment or a well-crafted hoax, Polybius remains one of the most fascinating video game legends of all time. I remember the night I discovered Polybius, as if it were a walking nightmare. I was wandering through an old abandoned arcade outskirts of town. Its neon lights flickered in the drizzle, and I found a black room that I'd never noticed before. There, hidden in the dim light, stood a solitary arcade cabinet with a title that sent shivers down my spine. Polybius. Drawn unexpectedly to the machine, I slid a coin into the slot and gripped the joystick with trembling hands. The screen erupted with a chaotic array of geometric shapes and pulsating patterns that hypnotized me immediately. As I played, I felt the game's grip tighten on my mind. Every flash of light and burst of sound seemed designed to seep into my thoughts, warping my sense of reality. I couldn't tear my eyes away. The familiar hum of the arcade faded into an eerie silence as the room around me seemed to dissolve. In that moment, the digital images on the screen took a life of their own. I felt as though I was no longer playing a game, but rather being lured into a dark realm where time and space lost all meaning. Then I began to notice things, a whisper of voices that echoed in the back of my mind, and fleeting shapes into the corners of my vision. I turned around, convinced that I wasn't alone, but the room was empty. Its only inhabitant was the unsettling glow of Polybius. Yet, those whispers grew louder, morphing into a menacing chant that resonated with my every heartbeat. Desperation clawed at me as I tried to break free from the machine's grip. My fingers, though shaking uncontrollably, wouldn't obey my frantic commands to stop. The cabinet seemed to possess a will of its own, forcing me deeper into its digital labyrinth. I swear I saw my own face on the screen, distorted and tormented as if the game was reflecting my inner darkness. For what I felt was an eternity, I was trapped in that hypnotic trance until finally the game abruptly ended. The screen went black and I was left in the oppressive silence of that forsaken room. I stumbled out of the arcade into the cold night, my heart pounding and sweat mingling in the rain. Even now, the memory of that night haunts me. I see flashes of those unnerving patterns in my dreams and hear those ghostly whispers when I'm alone. I wonder if Polybius was ever just a game or something far more sinister, a digital gateway that's reached out and claimed a part of my soul. Alright, so that was the haunted arcade machine known as Polybius. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I'm hoping I'm saying that right. I don't know if I'm saying that right, and I'm sorry for mispronouncing the German word. I'm not German, so thank you guys for watching, and thank you for hanging out with me tonight. And that Roblox video should be out tomorrow. If not, I'm sorry. It should be out tomorrow. I'll pray that I get it out tomorrow. So without further ado, hope you have a great night, great day, great evening, whatever time it is that you're watching this, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So thank you. Goodbye.